many parents kill themselves at their kids' birthday parties, but you seem to have a great time, which you discuss in the book. Why planning Ryder's birthdays now are even more special?
Because they're so challenging, because he's a teenager. And I was like, okay, what do you want to do? You know, it's like when your kids are little, it's so great. You're like, you know, get a Buzz Lightyear, and you know, and the kids are happy, or just get a cake and, you know, and a Spider-Man with a Spider-Man on it. When they're 13, almost 14, which is so crazy that Ryder's almost 14, they want to party with their friends, and you're like, okay. And so Ryder's now like, well, I kind of want to have a dance party. I'm like, all right, let's discuss how you want this. And what's happened now is I'm helping my son I'm learning about what they're into. So I kind of like to ask them, okay, well, what is the food that you guys love? Like, what's that food? You know, like when we were kids, it was red vines. Like like everyone loved red vines. That was kind of like what we, you know, so having red vines everywhere. Or for Ryder, it's Takis. They love these chips called Takis. They're kind of do you know what they are?
No.
Yeah, they're like this weird chip. So I go, okay, great. All right, I'm gonna get the Takis. I'm gonna put them in a bowl, you know, and then I like kind of making it a little adult party, and then I think you need to let them be, right? So create the environment, and you need to just walk away and create like another little fun environment for the adults, so we can have fun, and let the kids kind of, you know, do their thing. I also like doing sodas that, you know, have kind of like a real sort of the glass, you know, sodas with the ginger ale and the root beers and stuff, because they love that.
Since both Ryder and Bingham have music in their blood from both parents, how do you bring the music to the parties? What do you do? Because you grew up with, in Goldie and Russell's home, you grew up with having your feet up on the furniture, always music on the stereos. How do you nurture that for Ryder and Bingham?
Well, we actually sing, right? So we...
Do they get embarrassed when Mom sings?
No. Not yet.
That's cool.
Not yet. Bing sometimes is a little bit like, he'll be like this. And then he'll be like, Mom, you sang the same song over and over and over again. Because I only have a few in my repertoire. But no, we do a lot of singing. And I kind of look at it like, I mean, we're such a musical family. Bing drums, that's all he still is drumming. It's just crazy. 6 years old. He just goes out and he'll drum forever, and we have to, like, you know, to bring him, honey, take can you take a break off the drums? So he's very musical, and Ryder plays the piano and he loves it. So there's always music happening. When it comes time, though, to when they fight over music, because that happens a lot if we're listening to music, you know, together, it's like I just tell them both, you fight over this, and I'm picking, and they don't want that. So we've got, actually, my son is really into like System of a Down right now, which is so crazy because it's like, you know, a blast from the past. Do you know who they are?
Of course.
You know, wake up. Wake up.
So basically, it sounds like you have a future Trent Reznor and John Bonham in your home.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what it is. They love heavy rock, which I'm not mad at. And then, strangely enough, they also like kind of very, you know, soft, kind of good, you know, bluesy type songs. I mean, I'm sure Ryder's father, you know, of course. But yeah, real heavy rock, guys.